Right, I'm going to try a professional video. Here goes. I shouldn't really do that because you'll have to turn your phone. Anyway, I'll start on the balcony. That's looking into the back garden. I will try and move slowly. That's probably better. That's the basil. Okay. And hold it up. It's 360 degrees of just pure greenery. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I've started watering. It's hot, so I'm having a break. Cheers. And I have to wait till more is in the shade. There's a little bit of lemon balm. The light and shade, I don't know how the camera will do. It did well when it was bright this afternoon. So this is the back garden, which is mainly herbs and salad. I'll move slowly. A lot of the fencing is blackberry. Back to the gate. Step over the gate. And I'll go down to the river. So it's going to be a similar video, just more upright. Excuse me. And with commentary. Excuse me. I'm just slowly going down the river, trying to move the camera slowly. These pink flowered, purple flowered bushes, I just know as a soap bush because you can use the leaves as soap. I don't think the lights are good now that it's going down. It seemed to be better in midday. Anyhow, this is the pool that I jump into after wood collecting or gardening, and it's just getting to a bearable temperature now. You can see already half the valley is in shade. Isn't a problem this time of year. Well, it's never a problem. It's just winter time. It means not much sun in this little valley. That's the leaf compost. That's every 3 years. Put on the garden. Whew. The sun's still got heat to it. So, back over to this patch. So it all makes sense with commentary. It'll be slightly different angles. We've got kale, spinach, nasturtium, marigold. That's my oven. I bake bread and biscuits and pizza. That's mainly Kerala. Bit of corn, pumpkin, nasturtium. What are those flowers? Chamomile. And this is a pear tree. And then a couple of pumpkins. That's the wood stock. Probably go through a full lot in a year, which is a heck of a lot of wood. But what to do? This is a shady part of the garden as the walnut tree has grown. And the walnut leaf gives off a toxin that doesn't allow much to grow under it. So I'm just letting that go jungly. Here we have lovage, calendula, echinacea, don't know what that flower is. That's amaranth, that's corn for popcorn. That is runner bean, pumpkin. So let's see if I can move slowly. I don't think you're that interested probably in all the details. That's more runner beans, last year's Swiss chard, some kale that I've put in between. That was last year's spinach. This is last year's Swiss chard. That's going to be bush beans later. This is one pumpkin, then my courgettes are going to go in there. At the end it's going to be cucumbers. That's a mottled white and red rajma, which is like a kidney bean. That is red rajma. Amongst all of that are 6 pumpkin plants. Lots of calendula. Chamomile everywhere. And this is my 2 amaranth patches. That's Katu buckwheat. Buckwheat. I've dried loads of buckwheat already. I've been eating loads of it. Chamomile everywhere. Then this is parsnip, carrots, beetroot, turnips. Hope I have to move slowly. Sorry if I've sped up there. Everything lying on the floor, that's garlic that'll be harvested in a week's time, just giving it more time to dry out. This is a bed of Swedes. So that's going to be loads of Swedes. This is more parsnip, more carrot. Beetroot, not much come through. More turnip. More carrot, more parsnip, more carrot. And then the edges at the fencing is all flowers. Lots of nasturtium, sunflower. But because of this beautiful tree, this area doesn't get much sun and doesn't really get any rain. So it's a very dry patch. As you can see, 360 degrees of green, 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 green everywhere, which is beautiful. So on to the last 2 gardens. Well, the commentary, this part would have been a bit bizarre. That's the new compost. That's the old compost. And that's the toilet compost, which after winter, so it's dug out January, it will be left over a year outside and then added to the compost. Hedging blackberry, You've seen all of this, I'll just give you commentary. That's sweet corn, pumpkin, that's the spinach and buckwheat, mullein flower. What are those tall ones called? I can never remember. But they're poisonous for cows, so we don't grow many of them. Wild rose. And then that's all the potato. That's the river down there. I'll show you this, okay. There's the river and the valley down to the road, which is just down there, unfortunately. Toga village is just up and over there. And I'll show you the spring as well, and that'll be it, I should think. Probably bored stupid by now. That's going to be Nepali beans. Let me see. This is all blackberry.